Hey y'all, welcome back. So today we will be doing a reading on Cancer. So let's jump right into this reading. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not 18 or older, please click off because I'm be smoking, cursing, damn knows too much, and talking about sex. I just got a real nasty message, but I'm not gonna say it. That's crazy. If you're dealing with the Cancer, this person really likes you. They really enjoy spending time with you, um, getting to know your body. They could like rubbing lotion down on you or something, or after like work, you can get like a massage. Or Cancer, this is what your person do to you. You can be masculine or female. So we're gonna first start off with tarot. Where did I put? Oh, and I got a deck that I haven't used in a couple of months that we're going to be using. I really don't know what I did with this damn book. Where did I put you? Okay, let's see. I was just using it. Y'all can skip this part up if you want because I don't know how long. It's not going to be long. I literally can skip tarot, but I don't want to. Oh, it's right here. So yeah, I should have been looked right there in that spot, but I don't know why I didn't. Okay, let's get some tarot. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, spirit babies, you are all welcomed into this reading. Please connect me with the Cancers that are watching. Please give Cancer a message, an accurate message that they need to know, hear about. Tell them what they haven't seen, what's coming up for them, and what they need to look out for. This will be for Cancers, cross watchers, and third-party persons. They are all welcome. And I say that because they be coming through the reading. I'm not gonna lie. Let me flip these. I can't even flip them over. They be coming through the reading. Cancer, somebody could be stressing you out. Because they want their way. Okay, let me get right here. And I'm going to really be starting to take my time with these readings. I'm doing them late night, so I can have more time to do the readings. Excuse me. Okay, so what do we have for Cancer? Also, more, please, Spirit. Someone doesn't have no self-control. Someone doesn't have any self-control. You could be arguing with someone and you don't like this. It's like it doesn't frustrate you enough to where you're gonna leave, but you don't like the energy that they put you through. Okay, so you're making progress with someone you really want to be with. The thing is, you're still in a relationship and you're still supporting your family. Now, you're not supposed to not support your family, but you're supporting your family and you can still be living with your baby mama, your baby daddy, whatever. And this person that you're trying to connect with, that's not your baby mama, your baby daddy, your child's parents, they're still like upset that you're still in that situation. They want you to remove yourself. They don't want you to stop taking care of your kids, but they also want you to, get them pregnant or get pregnant by them so they can start their own family because, seeing you with your other family does kind of make them jealous and they think about this a lot. So, Cancer, you can live in a warm climate, or these are timeless messages. Some of my messages be timeless, but this is a timeless message. So you could be watching this next year around this time, around the summertime, but it is hot around the time where this is going to manifest into your life, or um, it's going to be really, really hot, or you could be feeling hot um, when a message downloads, and it's going to be significant to something I said in this reading. Something with warm weather. Something about getting in a relationship during the summertime around Cancer season. So this could have been like a celebration for you. For your birthday, you had some birthday sex with this new person. Okay, so let's see who don't have this self-control. Who doesn't have self-control, Spirit? So it's coming out that you can have a son that doesn't have no self-control. This person could have ADHD or they could be overly hyper. This child could play with Legos, blocks, toy trucks. But they're very helpful. They're very helpful. They're very reflective. They're very affectionate and friendly. Cancer, your son is very loving. They love you. They love their siblings if they have siblings. When they get older, they're going to be charming. You could have some girls problems because they're charming. They look good. But this, I don't know. Let's pull on deception. Is this a deception? No, this is not a deception. I feel like this son of yours, this child of yours, this son, this is for a Cancer that specifically has a son. But for the rest of you, it doesn't have to be a son. You can have one child or a specific child that we're talking about. They could be a Cancer and they're your son or your daughter, whatever. but this son of yours get this from their mother's side. They get this from their mother, this charming, friendly, affectionate side from their mother. So if you're a Cancer that's watching this, you could be a female Cancer and your son gets everything that is positive from you. And your masculine could have stepped out on you around their birthday or around this child was born. If this child is a Cancer, your person could have stepped out on you around the time this child was born. I feel like this child is very outspoken and they're not indecisive. But you do have to be like, you will be suspicious about this child. So there's no doubt that they're like friendly and charming and positive, but you will have some suspicion. You see how this woman has a coin? You can have a problem and it's in reverse. So a diamond. I'm sorry. This child could steal something very expensive. You could have some type of suspicion about this child of yours, but you don't doubt them because there's a weakness and you feel like everybody's imperfect, and you feel like this child is imperfect. But there could be some type of corruption. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back real quick. Okay, so Cancer, you got problems with a third party, with harassment. You're in a family, and this person that you stepped out on your baby mama or your wife or your girlfriend around the time they gave birth to this little boy, they're now harassing you. This third party is now harassing you and your family. They're looking up this person's Facebook. I feel like they've been keeping up so well on this person's Facebook that they know information about the kids. Because you made a promise and you made a proposal, you could have even told them like, yeah, I'm going to start a family with you. And that's what they wanted. They was tired of looking at you and this other person, in a commitment in a family. Let me pull on, was there any black magic done? Did this person do sex magic to get you into their life, Cancer? So yes, they did. And it came out that you're not capable of being in their life. And it's not that you're the one that's in the wrong or you are at fault of doing something or you're unable to be this person's person, but you are unable to be their person. You are in a relationship. You have a family because the Emperor of upright represents family, authority, male power, and children because the Empress represents children. So you have Empress, but it's in reverse. So you are the Emperor to this third party, and they did some type of sex magic. Can I get some more on this sex magic? So yeah, that Empress came out. They did sex magic because it could have been around the time this person was pregnant, probably like 4 to 5 months. And the rest of the pregnancy, you could have been dealing with this third party person. And around the time this person gave birth, so there's two things. You could have been messing with this person during the middle of the pregnancy or around the time this person gave birth, or you stopped messing with this third party person around the time your Empress gave birth to this Knave of Cups. And that's why they was doing sex magic, because they knew that this person was your Empress and you was their Emperor, and y'all was a committed relationship. This could have happened at a workplace. We got employment, so y'all all could have worked at each other's job, or this person you could have been working with your person at a job. Y'all could have had the same job. Y'all leave the house together. Y'all go home together. That way, y'all on the same schedule. But I feel like that changed in the middle of the pregnancy, where your Empress had to leave the job to set up the home and get ready for the delivery of the baby. And that's when this third party person came in, tried to forcefully involve herself and tried to ruin the connection, and he fell for this. Now I want to see, was there any problems with this Empress and this Emperor? So the Lovers came out in reverse. There was problems in the relationship with this Empress and this Emperor. I'm clarifying something. Hold on. So I feel like, okay, so I don't know if this is true, because I've never, I've gotten pregnant before, but it didn't go all the way through, That was a blessing because I wasn't ready financially, physically, mentally. But I feel like when you're pregnant, your hormones, not just the woman, because right after you give birth, your hormones are changing and you're fertile and all this extra stuff. I wonder if this masculine was still can men be fertile? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, can men be fertile? Nope, I can't get it. But I don't know if men can be fertile. I'm not too much of a big sex knowledge person. I'm a Gemini, so but I felt like this masculine was like really, really like still like able to produce eggs and produce sperm and get people pregnant because he just had got this empress pregnant. And we got the Ace of Wands, and I told you that the other person was the Empress. But the Empress came out in reverse. So it's representing the third party person. He got this third party person pregnant. But it didn't work out because this third party person was always in competition with other people. So she could have did sex magic and made this Empress leave, or she made the timelines match right up when she wanted to get with this emperor around the time this Empress leave for her pregnancy and delivery and stuff. And she did that spell, or she did that magic. She got close to him. They had sex. She got pregnant. But there was a miscarriage, I'm getting, because the Empress is in reverse. And it's because she was in competition with somebody. There even could have been a fight. What do we have for good organization of ideas? Okay, so what I'm getting without even pulling these cards, but I am going to clarify. Let me clarify before I tell you. Okay, the Seven of Wands. With good organization of ideas, I feel like when she was doing this magic, that turned out to be dark magic, because whatever you put out, you're going to get back. It was to stop their relationship, stop him from being a family with this person, taking care of his kids and giving all that to her. She wanted this masculine to forget about his entire creation he had with this person and her, and give it to her. But she wanted it from a good viewpoint. She just wanted to be loved. And she could have had former feelings for this person. And I feel like they had a connection before this Empress came in. But it never went nowhere. Because Cancers are emotional. They're emotionally intelligent. And they could have been doing this with this person. Being emotional intelligent. Knowing how to control their feelings. And this Empress came in and stole the show, basically. So she did this magic to get this Empress, this Emperor back with her, to get pregnant, because she felt like this new person that's in his life took all this from her. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. But she overcame the challenges. And she's winning from fighting through a position of advantage. I feel like Cancer, this This person has some type of hope that they could get with you, and it happened, but it failed. But they know for the next person that they don't go for someone that's in a relationship, to have kids, that's possibly married. They go for someone that is free, and it will work out for them. That's their mindset. They won in some type of way. And it could be because they didn't have this baby with you, Cancer. Because you possibly could have went back to this. She could have ended up having this baby, and you possibly could have went back to this Empress and continued to have a family with them and left them out in the cold. So by them losing this baby was their position of advantage. And also is giving them an advantage of having a baby with someone that doesn't have kids, that want the same thing that they want, that's freshly, that could have been celibate for years, haven't been with nobody, and that loves them for them. That's what they're going to get. So this reading is also for third parties, and it's a collective Cancer reading. So yeah. So yeah, this person don't have a nasty attitude about it. But we do have something about slander. So I feel like, Cancer, you tried to come back. And I feel like this Cancer found out that this third party was pregnant and had a miscarriage. And they tried to bash this person and try to say it was their fault that they had the miscarriage. They tried to bash the female. But that was good news. With the Six of Wands, that was good news. That was good news that it happened. Like, that you didn't have this baby, it was good news. It could have stopped you in so many different ways. More about this slander. Why was Cancer mad at this person about the miscarriage? They're telling you that this Cancer has no pure intentions. They're not really telling you why he's mad. I feel like later on they're going to tell you why he's mad, or he's going to come out and he's going to get caught up. I don't know. Let me see. Why is this Cancer mad about? Okay. Well, I'm sorry I took so long, but he was upset about this pregnancy being a miscarriage because he was actually happy to have another kid. His emotions was evolved. But he's not a person to be trusted. Still not a person to be trusted. Yeah, because he's not going to be in your life. So the whole point that you got pregnant by, it was a karmic lesson, karmic relationship. But it was to, Spirit put you in this so you know what not to go to the next time. However they dress, that turns you off. They speak, they smell, they act, they fuck. Their whole persona, their personality, basically. Now you know what not to look for in a man or a woman. Anybody that looked like this, if they was light-skinned, I'm not fucking with no light-skinned ones because this Cancer, or because this person fucked me over. At least for a little bit. Give them a break. Fast. Some of y'all need to fast. But that was the end of this relationship. They telling you, cross-watcher, don't get pregnant by this Cancer. Don't go back to him. Because, let me pull one more spread. Let me get this Cancer and this Empress energy. What we got for this Emperor and this Empress? We got strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. This Empress could be a Leo. We're going to pull 3. Because I got to get up off here. They're going to have another baby. They told me not even to read this card. There's another baby coming, or they just had another baby. And this person could be a Leo. They're fighting through their relationship, even though he cheated, even though the baby, she probably don't even know that this person had a miscarriage. And that's why he getting her pregnant so many damn times. It could be because, he loves her. He cares about her because he wouldn't be getting her pregnant. I'm also hearing that he didn't try to get you pregnant. He just got caught up in a situation. So if you like this reading, give a like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell, comment your zodiac sign. Thank you.